What's up, team? How's it going? Welcome back to today's video. Different setting today. We're sitting in our car, but I just want to talk to you about whether or not you should be getting a coach if you're joining the armed forces, police service, or any other sort of emergency service, or if you're currently serving and you want to pass some form of arduous course, or you just want to better yourself. I'm Craig, a former British soldier. I served for 16 years and I am a qualified personal trainer as well. But I've seen a few TikToks videos going around from some ex-military guys. I think some of them may be serving, but I think they're ex-military. And you get the comments as well from the sort of older guys about, you know, back in my day we didn't have coaches, or when I joined we didn't have coaches. And that's fine if they want to say that. That's not a problem. They made it through training, they made it through their career. But I'm just going to give sort of my thoughts on this. And I think you should. Back when I joined, there was none of this YouTube, no Instagram, none of this information was online. You just sort of had to figure it out for yourself. I was 15 looking to join to go AFC Harrogate. I actually went to my mum's circuit classes in a local gym because the PT running it was an ex-military guy. I think his name was Craig as well. Ex-PWR guy was running the circuits in the local gym. So he knew what sort of level I had to be. So I just went down there and smashed out these circuits at like 15 years old. But now there's so much information out there, and make the most of it. Yes, the British Army, the armed forces, and especially the police and other services, the standards are not hard to pass to get into. They're really not. Paras, Marines, yes, they are hard, quite a bit harder than the standard. Infantry is a little bit harder than the rest. But ultimately, you can get to the minimum and pass. But why would you want to be at the minimum? I've always said this: the fitter you are in the military and the police, the easier life's going to be. And if you can go to the assessment centre knowing you're at your absolute peak fitness, your absolute fittest, you haven't got to worry about the fitness. You know you're going to smash the beep test or 2K run. You're going to smash the mid-5 pull and the med-ball throw. And anything else they throw at you. Easy. Then all you got to do is get through an interview, medical, command tasks. Show you off your sort of personality, leadership skills. Fitness is in the bag. When you finish assessment centre, get an A grade, get to training. You want to be the fittest because it's hard work. You sleep depth. You've got training all day, every day. Then you're ironing kit at night, cleaning the block at night. You're going out on exercise, carrying loads of kit. So the fitter you are, and then you've got the PT sessions as well. So the fitter you are to do all of that, the better you recover and the easier you're going to get on. And why do you not want to just be the best at everything? Why do you not want to be in that top third? I would hate to always be in the bottom third. When I joined the army, I wasn't actually that fit. I progressed loads, but I was always wanting to be better, wanting to be the best. And same if you're serving. Maybe you want to pass P Company, maybe you want to pass the commander course. You might want to go and do junior Brecken, senior Brecken, armoured recce commander course. You might want to do selection, whatever it is. If you want to do one of them, go and get a coach. Yeah, you've got your PTIs in the gym, your standard PT, but think of someone who can really hold you accountable. They've got the time. It's their job to hold you. The PTIs, they do their group fitness and they give you sort of help in here, there and everywhere, but they won't dial you in. They won't give you a specific training program that fits around your lifestyle with nutritional guide, talk to you about recovery really in detail. They just won't. Some PTIs might, but get a coach that can really just, this is what you've got to go and do it. You ain't got to worry about anything else. Go and just train, eat this, sleep like this, take these supplements, you know, and you just can get on with your life. It's one less thing you've got to worry about instead of trying to come up with your own training program, and you can do your absolute best. I'll give you an example: the armoured recce commander course, NavXs, they're timed. Majority of NavXs and other courses as well, they're going to be timed. You've got to do it carrying kit plus weapon, and you've got to navigate. So more than likely in between checkpoints you're running to make up time. So the fitter you are, that's what got me around a lot of NavXs. I'm good at navving. Don't get me wrong, I can nav, but if I did make a little mistake, because a couple of times I did, I'm only human, we all make mistakes, got a little bit lost, figured out where I was, and I was like, oh my God, I need to double it down. So I could literally sprint to the next checkpoint to make up time if I was a little bit behind. or I was coming in first or second on pretty much the most of the Navixes, or top 5, because I was able to get around a lot quicker, because between the checkpoints I was running as the others would walk. So the fitter you are, the easier life's going to be. Coaches you can use, I'm starting up my coaching program. If you want to get involved, it's going to be cheaper, better, you're going to get a lot more for your money. So keep an eye out for that. There'll be a video very, very soon on what's going to be released. You've got Mike Chadwick, second to none, read on coaching with all the scientists and other coaches they've got. Dean Hammond absolutely knows his knowledge and really, really cares about all his athletes. You've got Nico, I think he's Nico Tries is his Instagram handle. You've got Tristan Wills. There's loads of coaches out there. They don't have to be military, but it sometimes helps because they've been in the military, but you don't have to. Just go and find a decent coach who knows what they're going on about, reasonably priced. Don't go paying thousands for a 12-week program, and it will just help you get by. So, yes, you don't need a coach. Honestly, you don't. You can get by on the minimum standards, but do you want to get by on the minimum standards? Do you not want to be in the top tier, of your platoon or whatever it is? Do you not want to go maybe just be your healthiest, your fittest? Do you not want to go and maybe possibly go and attempt at high rocks or a CrossFit comp in and around your lifestyle in the military or the police service? If you're in the police service, we'll talk about the police, you wanted to go and specialise, become a detective, possibly going down and sort of authorised firearms officer, CTSFO guys. You need to be extremely fit to do what they do. It could be anything. You might just want a challenge of, you're in the military, but you want to go and attempt a marathon. Or, you've always been bottom third of like the fitness levels, but you actually want to go and do P Company. Go and do it. Go and get a coach. Or you generally just want to do your absolute best on the assessment centre. You want to do your absolute best in basic training. So I highly recommend it personally. I wish I had a coach when I was younger. I really do. So that's my thoughts on that. Like I said, if you didn't have a coach, you don't think you have a coach, that's your own opinion. Totally fine. We've all got our own opinions. But me personally, I would go and get one. And I've took on a few clients here and there recently. I used to have a proper coaching, but I sort of cut that out. But that is going to be reopening. We're going to be taking on athletes very, very regular. I'm going to be opening it up. It's going to be very reasonably priced. But yeah, go and check out the other coaches as well. There's many out there, really good ones as well, for sure. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.